Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share with you my monthly favourites. These are items that I have been loving throughout May, and yeah, can't wait to share these items with you. Now first of all, I want to share with you a new brand to me, and it was Nip and Fab, and I absolutely love this travel palette. So the shades that you get in here are Champagne, Satin and Latte. And it's one of those palettes that you have 3 products in. This one comes with a mirror. You've got the contour or bronzer shade, a blush, and then a highlight shade. This palette I think is about £9.95, unless they've got some offer with it in Superdrug, and they were really good throughout May actually with all of the offers that they had relating to this brand. So this, which one shall I start with? This one in the middle, obviously the blush. Love this. It gives you a really gorgeous flushed colour in the cheeks, and it really is a gorgeous shade. So love that. Not only that, it is matte. I don't particularly like blushes with shimmer in it. I mean, I do have some with shimmer, and I just find that I always refer back to matte. This obviously is the contour or the bronzer shade. It is lovely, love it. It works really well for my skin tone. I do find that these 2 products are a little bit powdery, but even though they are powdery, I've learnt that you mustn't judge on. So for example, if a product is a little bit powdery, it might be that actually it's going to blend incredibly well. So whenever I swatch something in a store, if it is a little bit powdery, but I like the shade and I really want to try it, I still go ahead with it because it might just be that it blends incredibly well. And in this case, that, you know, it is, well, it works. It works really well, and it is the case with this product because they are so good. I'm loving them. This highlight shade here, you would have seen me try this on actually, and I was so impressed with it because not only is it a really nice shade, when I put it on, it blended really well because my makeup, I like it to enhance my face, and I like it to look quite natural. Obviously you would have seen that from how I wear my makeup. So like everything really blended, and that highlight really blended very well. It didn't just stay on the cheek like a stripe of colour. You can also build it up, so it is, you know, it's nice and wearable throughout the day, but if you want to go out in the evening and build that up, a second layer will certainly do that for you and certainly intensify that. The next product from Nip and Fab is their eyeshadow palette, and this was £10.95, and this I love. The packaging on all of the products from Nip and Fab I love. I like that black and white look. I just think it's incredibly sleek and works really well. The only thing I think this is missing is a mirror, just because that would have added a little bit more to the palette. But the products themselves, again, on the back you've got all of the shades, but I also find that telling which shade is which is tricky, because what they've done is, so for example, let's just say that shade there is actually over, so that shade there I think is on the opposite side, so it would have been better if that eyeshadow had the name directly underneath it. It just makes it easier for me. So that's a little bit tricky, but the shades themselves, I love them, and this is what I actually pointed out when I spoke about the range in my other videos, that whatever you choose from the range, whether it's the travel palette, the eyeshadow or the lipsticks or whatever, they all work really well together, and these eyeshadows are stunning. I really love, now I think it's camel, but it could be suede, but I love this shade here as a transitional shade. I love all of them. You've got some gorgeous browns, and you've also got a little bit of burgundy, the berry tones there. It really does work incredibly well. I think there is 2 shimmers, this one here and this one here, but I particularly like that, and I just think it is a beautiful palette. Love that. The third and last item from Nip and Fab is this matte liquid lipstick in the shade Pink Lemonade. I think these are £7.95 each. You get 2.5ml of product in there, and I particularly like this because it's a neutral but it's got a little bit of pink to it, which obviously I love. If you're a regular viewer, you already know that. I really like this. It works really well. Although it says it's matte, it never dries down into a really matte formulation. It's quite sticky. However, it's not gloopy and the product isn't too thick. So it does give you a wearability factor because it doesn't dry the lips right out. So, you know, it's not going to be that when you smile your lips crack. It does give a little bit of flexibility when that when the product is a little bit, you know, sticky. Obviously you don't want it so sticky that your lips stick together, but that is not the case with these. I found these are really wearable. They last a long time, and yeah, I really, really like this shade. So let me just swatch this for you. So there's Pink Lemonade. It is like a mauvey, pinky brown shade. So really love that. The next is from Sally Hansen, and it's a nail polish that I always bring out every single summer. I love it, and it's this shade here. Now, unfortunately, well, it's got a number on the back, 2336. Is it? No, 2335, sorry. The writing is incredibly small on the back, so I will get my magnifying glass out, and if there's a name on there, I'll put it below for you. But yeah, there's a number 2335. I love this. It hasn't got too much blue in it, and I find that this shade looks really fresh. I do just paint my toes or toenails, not my whole toe, but my toenails with this. I find it's a really fresh looking pink, gorgeous. As you know, on my fingernails, I always use the Leighton Denny, I think it's butterfly wings, just because I like a little bit of polish, but to be honest, I really don't like chipped nails, and this one lasts a long time, and even when it chips, it's not quite so obvious. But I have listed that in a favourites before, so I can't put that in again. The next is a surprise, actually. This is a product that I did a video about, and it wasn't so much that I didn't like it, it was the fact of the price, and it's the Makeup Revolution Brow Pomade in dark brown. Now, I did the video after using this product for a week, and this is £6, and my brow pencil from Primark is £1, and I always use the shade medium. I perfected my brows with that, and I really loved it. The only thing that I found with that was that, for example, and I'm always going like this with my hair, or, you know, I don't touch my face too much, but I'm always going like that and moving my hair. And sometimes I find that if I touch my brow, you know, it can take the product away, or you've got a mark on your brow. So I then gave this another go, and I've been using it ever since. It's a staple in my makeup bag. It hasn't moved. I've got it in there, so I use this every single day. I've now perfected my brows again with this product, and although yes, this is £6 and the pencil is 99p or £1, I'm really, really enjoying this. Now, inside you get this. So this is the actual product, and you can see that I've used it a lot. I have used it throughout the whole of May. You also get one of these brushes. This is very messy because I've used it today and used it a lot, obviously. But yeah, I've really found this product incredible. I absolutely love it. And to be honest, even though it's £6 and my brow pencil is £1, I haven't got any problems with repurchasing because it's going to last me a long, long time. I did tend to find that I went through the brow pencil incredibly quickly. Obviously, I don't know how long this is going to take me to use up because I've only been using it for a month, but I did go through a Primark brow pencil every like 6 weeks, so I was repurchasing that every 6 weeks. So hopefully this is going to last a long time, and if it does, it's definitely going to be worth that money because it's just perfect. shade is perfect for me. My eyebrows are naturally black. And yeah, loving it. Love the formulation, love how it sits on my eyebrows, and my eyebrows look as good when I remove them at the end of the day as when I just apply it. So really pleased with that. The next item, actually I'm going to do this one, is the L'Oreal New Fine Flowers Toner. I use the Nivea toner, I love that, but I do find that it's a little bit drying on the skin. Now, although I do have oily skin, I still want that moisture kept in my skin, and this is the product that does it, because it's a toner, so it does remove all impurities and any excess makeup that any of my other products hasn't removed. But this doesn't feel like it's drying my skin. It really feels like either it's adding moisture or it's keeping the moisture there. So I love it. Not only that, it smells absolutely divine. Love it. Also, I do love the packaging. I love the fact that it's pink. But obviously the packaging is only half, or not even half. If the product doesn't work, then it's no good it looking pretty, because if it doesn't work, you know, that's it for me. But this really is absolutely stunning as a product. My mum told me about this product and she's loving it as well. So yeah, love that. The next product is, actually no, I'm going to say this product. It's from Stila and I don't know what it's actually called. It doesn't say there at all, but it's one of these. So it's not like they're you know, liquid lipsticks. It is like this. It's a stylo, and I will actually put the proper name down below, but it hasn't got it here, and as usual the writing on it is incredibly small. I know it's in the shade, I know it's in the shade, is it Coquille? C-O-Q-U-I-L-E. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I've been wearing this throughout May. I forgot all about this actually. It is stunning, and it's one of those, it's like their liquid lipsticks. It lasts all day, and it is so, I mean, it's like one of those mauvey, it's like a mauvey brown. It's a mauvey brown. I'm not very good at explaining shades, shades of things, but yeah, that's what it looks like to me, a mauvey brown. I love it. I've been wearing this a lot, and I think if you've got a nude eye look on, or you know, a neutral eye look, this really does complement that very, very well. I love that. Now, and I have actually had that for a while, and like I say, I forgot all about it. The next product is something that I purchased from Primark and thought it was actually going to be fun, and it's turned out to be a staple to how I apply my makeup, and it is the silicone sponge. You do get two in a pack, but I've used one of these today and it is very dirty. It needs to be washed, so I didn't think that you'd want to see that, so I thought I'd share with you the clean one. So this is £2 for a pack of two, so these are basically £1 each, and I love it. Now recently, or actually when I purchased this, I, like I say, thought it was going to be a bit of a jokey product, and I'd use it once and do the video and not ever use it again, because it would be rubbish. But actually it's turned out to be fantastic. I use the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Foundation, and I purchased this before I'd purchased more of that foundation, and I had a little bit in the tube, so I thought I'll give it a go. Not expecting much, but this is fantastic, and I have also perfected how I use this and apply my foundation. So what I'll do is I'll dot a little bit of product on there, and I do have the video on this if you want to see me trying this product. So I dot a little bit of product on there and then apply the product all over my face. I then use a foundation brush if I need to then you know, blend it in a little bit more. But this uses such minimal amount of foundation, it doesn't eat up any of my foundation. So what I'm putting on this product, I'm putting on my face. it also, it does put the product, distributes the product very well all over my face, but I do tend to find that I just need that brush just to add, you know, the hairline and places like that. Obviously if you put this, you're going to get a little bit too much product in the hair, so I do find that the brush is good for that, but I really love it. It's cut down me using foundation by about 1/3 a day. You know, I'm using 1/3 of the product every day, so it has cut that down really well. I only thought I had a couple more days of the product in my foundation tube, but actually I've been using this now for over a week and I'm still on the same foundation. There's still more in there, which I'm amazed, because I thought a couple of days and I'll be through, you know, through that and need more. So I'm so impressed. I just love it. In fact, my mum also has purchased one of these and she's loving this product as well. She's found exactly the same as me, and yeah, I just also want to say that I know that some people, and in fact this is why I actually took up doing YouTube, because I used to watch YouTube along with my two daughters, and there are a lot of YouTubers for them, their age, and I thought it would be good to have a YouTuber of my age, or someone that my mum and me can, you know, relate to. Obviously I can't relate to myself, but I'm doing it because not only do I enjoy YouTube, but I also I thought it would be helpful to have someone of my age, someone who my mum can relate to, and you know, people of my age can relate to as well. And not only that, I do have younger viewers who watch me as well, so really it's across the board. But you know, makeup and beauty should not be age appropriate. I mean, there's not a certain age that you get to and you think, right, you know, I'm not going to wear makeup, I don't want to look nice anymore, you know, I'm not going to bother about my skin anymore. That's not the case, and my mum is really proof of that, because you know, I'm not going to share her age, because obviously it's not a good thing to share a woman's age, but you know, she's of an age where a lot of women, you know, don't wear makeup anymore, but my mum does. She still likes to look really good, and, you know, and she loves using new products as well. So beauty and makeup should not be age appropriate. And that is why really I do YouTube, because I want to share the products that are out there, but also, you know, you don't have to be a certain age to wear a certain product or to use a certain product. The next products that I want to share with you were sent to me by Makeup Revolution. Now, I am particular about brushes. I usually don't go for makeup brushes because of how they look. I want the product to work. You know, it just doesn't worry me so much how makeup brushes look. But in this case, I have been absolutely blown away by these brushes, and they are the Unicorn. Let me just put that little one over here. They are the Unicorn Dream brush set. You can pick these up from boots.com. They are available at the moment. They are £20, so you can pick them up at boots.com, like I said. But I was really surprised, because I checked, you know, on the Boots website you can check where the stock is available, and I was really surprised that in both Boots stores in Norwich they did have this stock in the actual store. So they are also in Boot stores as well. So I was really pleased with that. But not only do these look fantastic, they are gorgeous. Let me just get one of these brushes. So this handle obviously represents like a unicorn's horn. That is like oil on water. I don't know if you can see it, but there's all different colours on there. It's like pearlized. And it's really, or it could be like the inside of a shell. It's that kind of, you know, it's got all those colours running through it. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. This part here, again, you've got all different colours on it, and then you've got that stunning brush. Now, if you love anything to do with unicorns from the Makeup Revolution website, you're going to absolutely love these. Or if you're like me and you just like really pretty things, again, you're going to like these. But Not only do they look gorgeous, they actually work. Now I have used these two. Now again, I'm very fussy about my eye brushes, and I really love the Primark eye brushes, as you know if you're a regular viewer, because I'm always talking about them, and I use them a lot, and I didn't think that I was going to find another brush as good, but these are incredible. Now I recently did a video using these and using one of the new Makeup Revolution palettes that had shimmers in. Now I usually apply shimmers with my finger because I find that brushes just do not give me the intensity on my eyes that I want. But this one here, the flat one, it really did, and I did the video and couldn't believe how intense that shimmer was, and it applied it really smoothly, really well. This has longer bristles than, you know, some of the brushes out there, and this really does blend very well, gets right into the crease. I mean, you could use that either to, you know, go in the crease or blend, and this one you can either use for getting into the crease, adding product, or going under the eye. This one, you know, you can use it. There's multiple ways of using these brushes. I love them, I really do, and in fact in the video I use this one, which you can either use for your brows obviously, or I used it to go under my eye, and it was incredibly good. I loved it. And obviously the other two, this one I used for, I think, blush. Was it blush or contour? I can't remember now. And this one, this one I used for blush. Lovely. They are dense, but they're not so dense that they're going to apply that product in a streak and you can't blend it out. They are dense. They are, there's a lot of bristles here, but they are also fluffy as well. They wash up incredibly well. I've washed the eye, well, I've washed them all after that tutorial, but these two I'm using on near enough a daily basis because I love them so much. They're washing up really well. Love them. Can't rave about those enough. The next three are palettes. The first one is the I Heart Makeup Black Velvet palette. Now, I don't know why, but I've never heard of this before, or if I had, I just bypassed it. And I saw this on one of Makeup Revolution's videos, I think it was, or was it a live? I can't remember, live on Instagram. And I saw this being applied and I had to have it. It is fantastic. Now again, I've mentioned this a lot, I stay away from anything that's too gimmicky because I often think, and a lot of makeup brands, they bring out these products that are very gimmicky and the product inside is total rubbish. Not in this case. It is black velvet on the front, you've got that gorgeous black heart, and yeah, I mean, I should have known really because I love I Heart Makeup, I love Tan Beauty, I love Makeup Revolution, well, I love everything about them. And these shades in here are stunning. They are of the quality of the chocolate bar palette. So if you love the chocolate bars, or you love the unicorn, is it called Unicorn Unite? So I've got Unicorn Dreams in my mind now because of the brushes. But the new palette, the new Unicorn palette, it is the same quality as that. So if you love the chocolate bars, if you love the Unicorn eyeshadow palette, you're going to love these. They are incredible. They are a mixture of matte and shimmers, but yeah, gorgeous. So if you like your neutrals and you like those burgundy shades, you're going to love this palette. Just stunning. And of course you get a mirror in there and the names as well, which is trying to escape. So everything that you could wish for in a palette, this is it. And I picked this up from superdrug.com for £7.99. In fact, I ordered this online to be delivered to a store. I was so eager to get my hands on it. So that's that one. Now these are brand new to me. I've only been using these for about a week, but I wanted to mention them because these two palettes in particular have become firm favourites. I'm using these every single day, so I couldn't wait until next month. I wanted to share my thoughts again with you. Now these the palettes that I'm talking about are the new Makeup Revolution Pro HD Amplified 35 palette. I still haven't got the name totally in my head, but I'm loving these. I've swatched all 7 of these, but there's 2 palettes that I've used and I keep on grabbing every day. And I know that there's some that are bright orange. They've got some really gorgeous summer colours in there, but I'm always grabbing for the neutrals warm. So I'll just show you around the palette. So obviously it's this gorgeous black packaging with this glossy finish, stunning, although I keep having to wipe it to get my fingerprints off it. On the back you've got the sticker with the shade or the palette name, and then on the inside you have got a humongous mirror. I love these mirrors. It's going to be so invaluable to me when I'm doing tutorials or even when I'm just putting the makeup on in the morning. It's a huge mirror, or and I've mentioned before, if you're going traveling. But the products themselves, the eyeshadows, are amazing. They're called Amplified, and they really are amplified. You need hardly any product to build up a gorgeous eye look. And even this one here, which is a very light brown, and usually I stay away from those products because you think, oh, you know, what's the point of wearing, you know, them, because you're not going to get any pigmentation out of it. But actually that one there is the second one in on the top. That's actually what I've got in at the top there. That's my transitional shade. You can still see it. It is so pigmented. I'm blown away by these, and this is why I wanted to share this with you. You've got a mixture of mattes and shimmers in here, and for some reason I am drawn to this palette every single day. I love this. So basically my eye combination that I've got today is this first of all, then this is in the crease, it's the darker shade, and then which shimmer shades did I use? Oh my goodness, I just love these. This one is the darker shimmer on the outer half of my eye, and then this I think is my standout shade from this palette. It's this one here, and it's like a duochrome. So I mean, it doesn't look anything in the pan, but when you swatch it, and I'll swatch it for you, it is like peach and pink mixed. It is amazing. I love it. So it's that one there. So it's like peach but pink as well. It's a duochrome, obviously stunning. It's one of my favourite shades out of here, but I love it. So that is the Neutrals Warm, and yeah, it's just a standout palette. The funny thing was, actually, I wasn't even going to order that because I just thought, you know, it's not going to work for me. I'm not going to like it, but actually it's one of my favourites. The next one is Luxe. Again, it looks exactly the same, but now let me just hold this right because I nearly dropped the other one. Here we go. I think I've got it. This Luxe one, stunning, gorgeous. All the bottom shades, and I hope you can see them, all the shades at the bottom are matte. I particularly like this shade here called Coquille. It's just amazing. The rest of the shades are shimmers. So if you love that matte, if you lay down that matte base, first of all, you have got all of the rest of this palette to choose which shimmer shade you would like on there. It is just amazing. And I just love these palettes. I just cannot, they're £15 each, and you can pick them up from tanbeauty.com, superdrug.com. They are now making their way into Superdrug stores. And yeah, I'm just totally in love with those palettes. Ever since I received those, when I purchased them, I've been using nothing else but those. They are incredible, and I'm just so amazed by them. And that's why I wanted to share those with you in this video today, because I think they're probably going to be a favourite throughout all of June, and I'll probably be mentioning them again next month, perhaps the other palettes. But that is all of my monthly favourites for you that I wanted to share with you. I hope you enjoyed that and found that helpful. Obviously, if you're enjoying any of these products as well, or you can just mention to me what you are loving. You know, perhaps your most favourite product for May. If you want to do that, you can. I'm very, very happy to receive all of the comments. I try and get back to everybody, and even if it's not, you know, a question, or, you know, there's nothing for me to say, I always like to put something there, even if it's just liking the comment, so that you know that I've read it. And it really does make my day, receiving all of the lovely comments that I receive from you all on a daily basis. And I really do appreciate you taking time out to comment, you know, watching my video obviously, but then making a comment. And I appreciate every single one of the views that I get and the comments that I get as well. And like I say, I do try and get back to you all, just to say, yes, I've read it. And, you know, most of the time I do comment as well. So a thumbs up if you found that helpful, you enjoyed that, or, you know, like I say, do let me know of the one product that you've been loving throughout the month of May as well. Or if you agree with any of the products that I have talked about today. So thumbs up to that. A thumbs up if you want to support me, and subscribe to watch further videos and tutorials. But thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Thank you. Bye.